So right now what I'm trying to do is to brainstorm the exams that I'm trying to work on, the test or the different subjects that I'm trying to work on for ULearn. So far, I can see that I have a couple of the subjects that I worked on already. I have some math, social studies, infotech, HSB, and biology. These are just some different subjects I've worked on. I have 12 mathematics paper. However, I want to do some research and brainstorm what else is more important to work on and what subjects will be prioritized, right? So far, my hands are hurting, my God. Because I went to the gym yesterday, my trainer gave me a lot of work to do. So, math for sure. Let me bring this chair further. One is math, which I have most of it done. Then I want to search up the most, let me use ChatGPT. The most popular CXC subjects. I will prioritize those ones first. I know math and English is one, but I want to see the others that are at the top, right? Math, great. English, number 2, English A. What else? Social studies. Who else? Spanish and French. Ah, boy. Principle of accounts, Caribbean history. What should I do next? I'm gonna do POA because I will focus on only 10 subjects. English, I don't think I will be doing any English. Not off right now because too long, too much story, too much. And then because these are original questions, it's not like I will be using the CXC questions. I will have to create original storylines, original paper, and that will take a lot more time to create these original stories, original questions for our English paper. So that means we can go with one more. Spanish and French will also take a lot of thinking because me don't know Spanish and me don't know French. So that will take a lot of thinking outside the box and using different resources to make that happen and ensuring that those things are correct. So for now, I won't be focusing on that. So our 10th subject will be, I am not sure. Let me look at what I have so far. Okay, I have all the ones listed already. History is kind of hard as well to come up with original questions. Boy. Economics, awesome. So POA and economics, I can find original questions for POA, economics, and so forth. You know, I have a little bit of background in those areas, which will be easier for me. So these are my top 10 subjects that I will work on, and I will work on them in this order. So I will put a little box. So whenever I feel like I am done with these subjects, I can click them off. And that's what we are focusing on for today. But the platform that I am working with is one platform that I created. So now I can close that. My first video is uploaded, but I have copyright on my first video. Come on, we are still in January 17th. I made that first video, I uploaded it. We'll figure out that copyright later, but the platform that I'm working with is this platform that I created. Let me see if I can zoom it up. which is like the which is like the backend platform that I use to upload questions. So this is the website that I have created to help me to add questions into my database. So here I have different subjects that I have worked on, and the list that I have created, I will continue to work on that list to add new questions or papers into the database. So say for example, let's look at a social study, for example. I can open this and it will show me the different questions that I have. In here, it will show me the explanation, the topic, the correct answer, and I can edit this as well. That will be saved into the database, and I can add an image as well. So all of these questions here, along with the explanation, all of these are created by the AI. So I wrote a cloud function. When I add an example of the question that I'm looking for, it will take the example of the question, create an original question for me, answer that question and provide an explanation for that answer. And then the backend that I wrote in PHP will help to add the stuff into the database, and just this web page here just display that back to me so I can edit, make any changes, right? And then once I'm done with this part here, I can approve all the questions. I can approve them one at a time. I can delete a question. I can also approve the paper. However, I have to approve at least one question in order for approve a paper to become active. Once I approve the paper, the users will be able to see. So I will unapprove this. The users will be able to see the paper on the front end. I can also say, for example, if I don't want to add the question using AI, I can add the question manually, for example. Depending on the paper I'm working on, I would open the paper and I would open it for edit, right? And I can see different details for this specific paper. I can search. So I've created a real nice backend to help myself and other users, right, edit papers and add questions into the database. I can view all the papers that was added and by whom it was added by. So I've created a real nice dashboard here. Yeah, I will show you an example of how this here will work. Say for example, let me ask ChatGPT to create me a question. Create me a CFC type. What subject is this? Biology question. Paper 1 question with options. Just to show you what the AI feature will work like, right? This is not how I create my questions. I follow the syllabus, look at different details, look at different topics, and create my questions like that. So that part is a lot of brainstorming. So for example, I will just add the question and the answer here. This one might be added as question 1 as well, because there is not a question number that I sent to the AI. Normally I have a question number sent, so it knows exactly where to add the question. So I will click extract question from all files. So it's extracting it from that PDF, from that screenshot that I added, and it says it's completed. See, most likely this is what it did. It added the question as question 1. Right now I'm not even sure which one is it, but it added it as question 1, and you notice it's different question, which is this one here. It's a different question. It's also a different options, right? Different options, because that's what the cloud function was told to do. You see, this was the original from ChatGPT, right? And this is the one that I got, right? To show you that the questions are different. They created an explanation, the topic, and the correct answer. So yeah, that's how that portion of it works. One day when I get the time, I will show you how to set up your own cloud function, or how I set up the one that I'm using right now, how to add different prompts to get it to do what you want it to do, and how to set up your backend to have that added into your database and display on like a web page like this. So that's something I can show you how to do if you are interested. Yeah, and I think that's the end of what I am doing today. I will work on ensuring that my other questions are added into the database, because I do have some free tokens from Gemini, because the AI that I'm sending this to is Gemini. I have some free tokens from them and it will expire soon, so I want to ensure that those are used up. So let me delete this one because I do not need it. All right, great. Yeah, thank you for watching, and remember to like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, today is also my birthday. This is where I went to church, then I went to have dinner, and this is a picture. I went to level 8, and this is my cake.